Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead Cande, Roth. Frigid temperatures to start. We'll be below freezing through at least like 9 a.m. or so. You could have some frost out there on the windshield. Give yourself a little extra time. It's about 26, 27 degrees at the moment. We're getting up to about 40 and sunshine, but definitely freezing this morning, Cande.
Yeah. It's a new year and freezing temperatures, and here we are, back together again.
Our last time together, December 15th. That was a Friday.
Believe it. Wow.
Yeah, in some ways it feels like yesterday, and in some ways it feels like a year. It's weird.
For me, it feels like a year ago. I mean, It feels so natural being back here now that, forever. But yeah, it was a long time off for sure. I enjoyed it very much.
There was part of me, as much as please take this with a grain of salt. I love the show. We love the show. We're going full steam ahead here in 2024. But I'd be lying if I didn't say there was a part of me over break that said, I could still catch up with Cande about our everyday doings just by sending her a picture or two, or maybe even FaceTiming her. Do we have to get up at 3:30 in the morning?
So that's the only reason you're getting up?
For you, for our relationship.
To catch up with me? Honey!
Well, listen, that is the bulk of the show, Cande. As you know, we pull back the curtain inside our lives, as people know.
We do. And people find it somewhat interesting.
Somewhat entertaining.
Shockingly enough.
Yes. But on a more serious note, even though that was half serious, Cande, I do want to start here. Your New Year's Eve celebration that you had planned on for about a month did not go off as planned.
No.
What happened?
I was having my yearly Christmas Eve party. I have one party.
Oh, right. Christmas. Sorry.
Christmas Eve party.
Christmas
Yes.
Eve, right.
9 a.m. I get a call. It's my dear firstborn son, KC. Mom, I think I have the flu. I'm sick. I have fever. We're obviously not coming. Then he texted me back a little while later. He said, it's not the flu. It's COVID. So he's locked away.
And this was the morning. This
was going to be the morning of New Year's.
Christmas Eve, right?
Correct. And 9 a.m. I get that call. In the meanwhile, Ellen, my best friend, and her daughter Esme, Esme had all 4 wisdom teeth pulled December 20th. She wasn't feeling that great. They were thinking of not coming, but they came for an hour. So it was Ellen and Esme for an hour, and then my beloved Evan and his significant other. I could say that, right? Rodrigo. And we had a great time, but this was the first year that Maeve was coming. Maeve can walk, and, she's a little human now, not our arms. And we missed that, and I have all these unopened presents. And although we had a very good time, it wasn't what I had intended or wanted, or I wanted everybody to be together. But I don't have any luck. I gave up Halloween, and now I think I'm going to give up Christmas Eve and just say forget it.
Well, let's backtrack to 2022. Didn't you have something planned that got squashed last year?
Yeah.
Right?
Last year, Casey and Jackie and Maeve did not come. We FaceTimed with them. But yeah, and during the COVID, that Christmas of 2020 wasn't until the end of January of 2021.
Well,
so it's always been postponed. Someone's sick. Someone's not coming. I think I've been whammied. You know what I mean? Did somebody put a curse on me?
I'll give you the bright side, right? There's always a silver lining. What if your son and his wife and their daughter, felt okay?
Did come and got everybody sick. Absolutely.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Then you all would have been down. Yeah.
But
So
I've been
that's okay.
FaceTiming daily with Maeve and Jackie, and Casey is feeling better, though still testing positive. It's weird because the line is getting fainter and
Mm.
fainter and fainter. I guess that means he's getting better and less COVID contagious.
Hmm.
So I think they'll be merging as a family of three again, hopefully sometime this week.
Yes, a faint line is definitely it means that it's either just starting to test or it is going away. Now,
Yeah.
on my side of the fence, Candy, on December 23rd, we were supposed to get together at my parents' house for a very early birthday celebration for my mother, who is not till the end of January, but, it was a time where my sisters were around, all the kids were around, the
Yeah,
grandchildren.
good time for everybody.
Right. So, December 23rd, that Saturday, we were supposed to get together. And a few days before, my parents started feeling not great. And then about 3-4 days before, they officially tested positive for
Oh, how
COVID.
are they now? I was so upset when I heard that news.
They're fine. They're doing fine. And it's funny because they're like, we don't go anywhere other than the doctor in the supermarket. What's
I knew going to that doctor was going to contaminate us sooner or later. I knew it.
I mean, those are probably the two places that could get you sick the fastest. You're pushing that cart and you're walking into a place with sick people. Yeah, so they are glad to report they are doing absolutely fantastic.
So happy. Casey had fever for 5 days. He was
Oh,
pretty sick.
yeah, he might have had the double. He might have had flu and
He might
COVID.
have. He had never had COVID, nor have I. Knock on wood.
Right.
But he was pretty sick for 5 days.
And that's not all, by the way. Abigail caught it. I'm trying to probably right around the same time as my parents. I'd say she officially
A few
tested
days later, yeah.
Yeah. Now, here's what's interesting. Nobody else in the house got it, although Dana ended up with the sniffles, but we're not sure if she got it. But everyone else, myself, Leah, Elijah, we were fine. And I would say at this point, it's amazing that you haven't had it yet because everyone in my house has had it, I'd say at least twice, all of us.
Yeah, Brian and I have never had it. Evan has had it two times, I think. Most people that I'm close to have had it at least once, and Ellen's had it 2 or 3 times. I have a coworker, Bernie. She's had it 4 times.
Yeah, it's, depends on the body and the immune system, right? But
I guess.
So, all right. So that was the negative, but the positive, everybody healthy. What else? Anything interesting as you think back to the early part of the vacation that you got into?
Interesting. Well, my house is cleaned from top to bottom, and I'm going to try to stay up to date with that. So it's lovely walking around. We did a major cleaning before the party. I just enjoyed being off. I just enjoyed sleeping, doing whatever I wanted, getting things done, going. It was delicious. Okay?
Now, you mentioned sleep. I feel like with all this time off, I didn't catching up on sleep is a weird thing. I don't feel like I feel sort of rested, but I didn't sleep 9-10 hours a night. Like my body can't do it. I can't do it.
I can.
It's incredible.
I was staying up like an adult, going to bed at like 10 or 11, like normal people. I said, wow, there's a whole world out here I've been missing. And then waking up at like between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that's incredible. I too was staying up till 11, 11:30. Some nights midnight.
Adulthood is really nice.
Yeah, but I was up 5:30, 6 o'clock. I was downstairs having coffee. I was not.
See, you're adjusted with that. I'm not. If I didn't wake up this morning, I would have slept till about 8 o'clock. There's no doubt.
Well, we have a lot more to get into. I made a whole list of things that I did over and watched over the break. So I literally have day by day. I'll get into some of that.
Oh my.
And I know you also took part in some of the things I did as well. So we'll delve into some of the movies and.
Yes, we have a big one to discuss.
Yeah, we will get into all that and a few things going way back. We'll start with the Secret Holiday Show. We'll get into that and kind of more of a recap of our couple of weeks here off as we hope, Candy, that everyone is entering 2024.
Healthy.
Yeah,
Healthy. Let's start with good health.
Happy and
That's
healthy.
everything. Obviously, you can have everything in the world. If you don't have health, you
Yeah.
don't really have anything. So let's all Happy New Year. A year filled with good health, if I can
Agreed.
spit it out.
Yes, well done. So we have freezing temperatures for a little while. We're at about 26 degrees or so. We'll get up to 40 in sunshine, but as you exit the house this morning, expect the freezing temperatures and maybe some windshield de-icing or whatever's going on over there by you. And yes, 40 and sunshine today. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.